everybody, Nikki Lindsay here, back with another video, and today I am bringing you a new look. This is my flawless everyday face routine. Very neutral, like no shadows, gloss lip. So yeah, if you want to see how your girl got this neutral flawless face, then keep on watching. Okay you guys, so let's just jump right on into the video. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my brow. For brows, you can either use a pencil, a cream, pomade, a powder, eyeshadow, whatever you want to use. I personally have been using a pomade recently. A pomade is just a gel cream formula that gives you a really nice defined brow. We're gonna take this eyebrow pomade by the Crayon Case in the shade Ebony. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my brows into place. You just wanna brush them the way they grow. So in the front, I'm brushing up, and then the rest of the brow, I'm just brushing in a direction. As you can see, I don't really have tails on my brows. My brows grow kind of weird, so yeah. Take my pomade. This is in the shade Ebony, which is a really dark brown. I'm just going to take my angled brush. I'm gonna dip it into the pomade like this, just a little bit. Take it on the cap and just smooth it. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just line underneath my brow to give it the shape, because you can see my brow literally has no shape. We ain't got no shape going on, so. So you can see the line underneath. My brow starts right here, the arch and the tail. Don't make your brows too long. We don't need you walking outside with brows all the way to your ears. No. I'm gonna take the top. What I like to do is brush my brows down a little bit and do the same thing to the top like I did to the bottom, but instead of going all the way to the front and outlining, I go right towards the middle and then draw it. That way it looks like this. I'm gonna literally just lightly fill it in, and I'm going for like that nice soft natural brow, so I don't really want to fill it in too much, but be careful. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take a brush and just blend out both concealers. So that's one brow, guys. One brow compared to no brow. So I'm going to go ahead off camera, do this brow, and then we'll go on to finish the rest of the face. Okay guys, so the brows are done. Remember, your brows are not supposed to be twins. They're sisters, they're cousins, they're family members, but they're not twins, okay? So moving on to the face, because it's all about the face. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. For primer, I use the Benefit Professionals Hydrating Face Primer. It is a smoothing primer, and it also hydrates as well, which I actually really enjoy this primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and just place it right in my T-zone area. Remember, less is more. Ooh. It. So depending on your skin type will determine what primer you need to use. If you are oily, you're going to want to use a mattifying primer. If you're dry, you're going to want to use a hydrating primer. If you feel like your pores are very huge, noticeable, and large, and you want your makeup to go on nice and smooth, you're going to want to use a smoothing blurring primer. I'm using the Benefit one, which is really good, like I said, for hydration and smoothing, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. You don't need too much of a primer. And primer is actually optional, but I use a primer. I'm just taking my time to really blend and smooth this in. I feel like my pores are really big in this area, so I concentrated more right here. I like to go ahead and mist my face. This is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. It's a 24 karat gold hydrating mist, which looks like this. I try not to use it too much because it is a little pricey for you girls, so I'm just gonna spray it real quick just to, you know, get my skin ready. So my foundation of choice for today is going to be the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. I am in the shade 80CG. This is a medium to full coverage matte foundation, but since I hydrated my skin very well and I prepped it really good before then, it's okay for me to use a matte foundation. It's not like a drying matte foundation, it's just like matte enough, but it has the best coverage, the best finish. It is bomb. If you haven't tried it, I recommend y'all to get it actually, because it's my favorite. But I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that to my face. I pump it on the back of my hand to warm it up and just rub it in. And this was about like a pump and a half, I want to say. The only con about this foundation is it has a little smell, like a cement type of smell. Or maybe that's just me, but the girl is smelling cement. To blend that out, I'm just going to go ahead and with a Real Techniques Instapot brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. So to blend out my foundation, I like to pat it in. Patting it into your skin gives you more coverage. So I like to pat. One cheek, like look at that. A little bit does go, see, I'm telling you, a little bit goes a long way and it covers. This is my face with the foundation blended out. I kind of want to add a little bit more because that's just me. Like a little bit more. Means it's a little bit more. And see, I did not color correct my face. Go ahead and use my Milk Flex concealer. This is in the shade Warm Deep, but it has a little orange tint to it. So on me, it's like a color correcting concealer. On my mouth area, there's a little bit. You can see it has like that peachy tone to it. And I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm not gonna add too much underneath my eye because I'm gonna put my other concealer there anyway. So, a bit. Just gives it a little bit more coverage. Now we're gonna go in with our highlighting and contouring of the face. Highlighting, I'm gonna use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chocolate. This is a slight bit lighter than my skin, so for your everyday wear, you don't want nothing too bright unless that's just you and you want to be super bright. But me, I just want to be slightly bright, slightly neutral. So I'm gonna take this concealer, I'm running low, so upset. I'm gonna take this concealer, place it underneath my eye, don't want to do too much. I'm taking it on the side of my nose as well. Side of my nose. Down my chin. Yeah, I'm really running out of this concealer, y'all, so. A little bit on my forehead, nothing crazy, because like that. So I like to let my concealer sit to get a little bit tacky before I blend it out. That way it just makes everything blend really seamlessly when you leave it tacky. But I'm gonna add a little bit of a brightening concealer. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, $6, bomb. I'm taking the shade Deep Caramel, and I just want my under eye just to be a tad bit bright for this look because I'm gonna take pictures afterwards. But literally only placing it right here, like that. Nothing crazy, nothing OD, just like that. Boom. That's it, y'all. Don't OD. Okay, I OD'd a little bit, but that's it. Because you don't want to be, you know, super bright unless you're going for that look. But I go for that look when I'm doing like full heavy beat on face. So I'm gonna let this sit. Before I blend it out, I do take my mist again and just spray my face. I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender sponge. This is the actual Beauty Blender sponge. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer. Looking good, we looking nice, honey. I'm gonna take a little bit of that concealer again and place it on my eyes because we're not really doing shadow on our eyes, so we need to mute our shadow out because we all need it to match and we need it to be uniform. Okay, so I kind of want to add a little bit more concealer, but I'm running out of my NARS one. So I'm going to go back in with my Huda Beauty concealer that I use for my brows and place a little bit of that on my eye. Because I want more, like I'm not doing eyeshadow, so I need my brows to, I need my eyes to be completely like blanked out, honey. Concealer is blended out. This is what we are looking like, okay? And the concealer down my nose is blended. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Well, set my under eye, sorry. What I usually use to set my under eye is my Huda Beauty Kunafa powder. It's a little bit of like a banana shade for deeper skin tones, but I have recently been using my Crayon Case Chalk Dust Setting Powder. This is in the shade Y. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my chalk dust powder. It does come with a little puff pad, which I'm not gonna use for my under eye. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Beauty Blender. A lot of people wonder, how do they stop their under eye from creasing up? I'm gonna hopefully try and show you a trick because I have really creasy under eyes. So what you're gonna do is, before you set with powder, make sure you blend out everything. I like to push up on my under eye like this. Take my damp Beauty Blender, right, and press the powder into my skin. Press, press. Don't forget to set your eyelids as well, because remember we put concealer there. So we have to set it. So you're setting everywhere that you put your concealer. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my Farsali Rose Gold Mist. I saw this trick by Ashley Zavana. She used it and I was like, oh. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna spray my Beauty Blender with the mist. And then I'm gonna go ahead and press into that powder. Concealer set with my powder. You can see it's just like that nice neutral tone, but don't worry, we're not done. On to the next step. A contour, I use this Black Opal Deluxe foundation stick. This is in the shade Ebony Brown, and I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my face. Just gonna go ahead and just put it up like that. Forehead, because it's a little on the big side. To give my face a little bit more definition. Like that. So I'm gonna go in with the Crayon Case Watch Me blush palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. The shade name is Hot Cocoa, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set my contour areas. To contour my nose, I'm taking this in my X blending brush, and I'm going to go in with my Hoola Toasted Bronzer, and I'm going to go ahead and set my nose contour. Remember, take it up here so you can get that natural, nice natural nose contour look. Also, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my bronzer and just put it in the crease of my eye, just to give my eye, you know, a little bit of shadow. Nothing crazy though. This is very optional, but this is just something that I do. I like to set my face with this powder because it just makes my finish smoother, and it makes me look like chef kisses. It makes it look 10 times better. So I'm just taking this no-name brush that I got from IMATS a long time ago, and I'm just going to dust off that under powder first, so you can see. You see how sharp our contour is now? Sharp. Where my contour and highlight is, to blend all of that together. So now that we have our base and everything done, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a wing eyeliner. You don't have to do a wing eyeliner for everyday wear, but I kind of do sometimes, depending on how I feel, and today I feel like winging it out. So okay guys, so for lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and take my 25mm lashes that I purchased from my local beauty supply store. You don't have to wear any dramatic lashes if you don't want to. You can just do mascara, you can do Ardell Wispies, any, like, you know, soft natural lashes. But me, I'm gonna do the dramatics because I feel like when you do a face that's like nice, flawlessly neutral, your lashes can pop and it looks really good in pictures. So your girl gonna do these lashes. We have our lashes on, looking cute. Guys, I don't have a beige eyeliner for my waterline, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of a white and put that in my waterline. White can be a little harsh, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead with my Hoola Toasted Bronzer and just add a little bit of that to my lower lash line as well. So for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites. I'm gonna go in with the Crayon Case Rosy Glow Res highlighter. It's a nice pinky gold on my skin tone kind of highlighter. I like to smile, so I can put it on the apples a little bit. Blush, I'm gonna go in with my Watch Me blush palette, and I think I'm gonna take the color Cranberry, which is right here. It's like a reddish tone, and I'm gonna be using that for my blush today. For lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora gel lip liner. This is in the shade Molasses. It is just a dark brown color. Lipstick and a gloss. I'm gonna be taking the liquid lipstick by the Crayon Case in the shade Marie, which really looks like this. It's really pretty, really pretty. Clean Kisses, which looks just like the lipstick but in a gloss form. This is the final look. Let me change to something a little bit more presentable. Alright guys, so this is the final look. This is our everyday flawless face routine. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Down below you'll find all my social media handles, so you can go ahead and follow me there so you can keep up. Also link right above in the cards my previous video, so please go ahead and check that out. But yeah guys, let me know what you think. I am so proud of myself. It is 9:55 a.m. and I'm about to take some pictures. Get my day started in the quarantine. Take myself to the living room, to the living room, to the living room. But yeah guys, let me know what you think, and until next video, bye.